I'll go ahead and promote cats that way. Go ahead and get yours. Okay.
At least I have it.
Alright. Let's remove all that. Now we're waiting on Sora.
I'm not able to move anything, though.
Check and see if your character's locked.
You just right click it and here,
There we
let
are.
me see.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? You got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, objects. Where am I?
What?
What?
Or wait, I need to spawn in your
Oh,
standee.
sorry.
Oh, that's right.
What's up?
What?
Yeah, she's still locked.
I just pranked myself.
Again.
Get pranked. Get pranked.
Alright, you got it.
Okay.
Alright.
Is everybody
Everyone's
in?
got their
Everybody ready?
character.
I guess.
Yep.
Okay. What's Ava doing right now?
I don't fucking know.
Chilling in the room at her, in her room at the guild hall.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, there's a knock at your door.
Literally, I'm stretching. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm imagining Ava's stretching too.
Who's there?
Messenger.
I'll walk over to the door and open it.
And this messenger doesn't look like the ones we've encountered before. He looks a little more well dressed. And he hands you a note. It says, just follow the instructions. Have a good day. And he walks off.
What a particularly weird fellow.
You notice on his back he's got the guild symbol as he walks
Oh,
away.
it's a guild messenger. That's why. That makes a lot more sense. I read the letter.
The letter states to gather your group and head to HQ.
Do I have to? Okay. Hold on, I'm pulling up my character sheet.
All expenses and everything else has been paid. You will be, and it gives you a list of like the towns you'll be going through, and the inns that we'll be staying at.
All expenses paid trip.
Is that the Disneyland? Oh. Dang, it's not the
No.
Disneyland.
It's
Aw.
big enough.
Yay! It's Guild
So
Disneyland.
I'm fully rested, right?
By this point, everybody's well rested. Yes.
Sweet dog diggity diggity dog 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 diggity.
Socko.
So what?
Sorry. I was
Um,
thinking the Diggity Dog song from WWF No Mercy.
um, I go ahead and I do I remember seeing Grouchy McGrouchface in the guild?
Yeah. She walked with you back to the guild.
I'll go to her room.
Okay,
And
door's closed and locked.
hold on a second here. This will be fucking great. Hold on.
Oh shit.
I you're gonna laugh. I look under the door. Is there like a little gap?
There's a little gap, not really enough to see anything, but you can see light, and there's nothing blocking the light from the window.
I create a minor illusion of an explosion, like the sound of an explosion.
Okay, you hear her running, and then as the door opens, you get hit in the face. Because the door opens outwards. And they're
Oh.
standing there going, what the fuck?
Kaboom.
Well, good morning to you too.
I was gonna say, take 1 hit point of damage. Because you took that full force.
Nah. You know why? You know why?
Because you're a Mary Sue.
No, because I have lovely rings of magic. um. Well, we need to go get the rest of them. The rest of the group.
Why?
We got called from the guild.
They can't talk to us through any of the magical means here.
No. Well, maybe. It's best not to question.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Hang on. And she turns around and goes back into her room and shuts the door. About 5 minutes later, she comes out, dressed, and she has a hood up.
Come on, Gloomy. Let's go. We go to the tavern.
Yeah.
Boop.
What's
Okay, testing.
everybody doing there?
Okay, testing, check 1, 2. How is this other mic going?
It's fine.
Very
Yeah.
boombastic.
Yes.
It's cool.
Okay, cool. So it sounds a lot better than my phone then.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
does.
Cool.
Call me Mr. Boomba.
So, what's everybody doing this morning?
Just kind of sitting down in the main, was it lobby or whatever here?
Eating some toast.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Components. Where's the dice?
You
Making
can
some
eat-
toast.
You
I
can
should
eat
say.
your toast.
Yeah, everybody else is staying in here and eating their toast or doing whatever. Me, I just grabbed the small loaf of bread that the bartender usually has made for me, and I just went outside and went to eat my bread and meditate.
Alright, cat, roll it.
Okay. Oh wow, that was a lag.
That was a lag.
Try again. 16.
Ooh,
You got some good toast.
Yay! I put some good berries. I smash them on it. Like jam.
Cries because
Oh.
it's not burnt. Prefers the ashes.
It's good to know that's catching on. You know, the good berry thing.
She's like, she sits there, she
She's
holds
like-
the toast like, I finally did it.
I'm gonna make jam. Put it on top.
And
I'm gonna
you
make
look over and
jam.
she's got toast and her whole fist in her mouth.
It's that good, huh?
Yes.
Really?
and the only response you get is,
Okay.
Yep.
Tell, did you say you were making toast?
No, I'm watching this epic toast making though, and don't witness in front of me right now.
Epic toast making.
You know, when you described it going a fist going into her mouth, the first thing I thought of is that one cartoon sound effect that shomp.
I was thinking more Ruby Chibi, but that's just me.
But anyway,
Alright, now that that's done and out of the way, we don't need this. Okay? So I'll go get Norl. I'll go the back door.
Yeah, no, none of us knew that visitors from Castle Grayskull were stopping in.
Castle's Grayskull.
Okay,
No.
will you inform the two inside, Jar?
Yeah. I walk up to. I can't remember names because I'm fucking.
They're
Viesa.
labeled.
Yeah, I know Viesa.
Yeah.
I walk up to Viesa and say, "Congratulations, you made toast."
Yay!
uh, we are called by the guild. You too, Mr. Pellwood.
Yes.
We are being called by the guild. I gather your things and be ready.
I'll go get my stuff or whatever.
Same.
God, someone's.
I'm gonna go get my
Someone's-
stuff. Yay!
Someone's grumpier than our brooding party member.
Well, I finished my toast and went upstairs. There.
Well, you
So
know, it
while
should
you
was
guys are doing
boring
that-
around here. Wait, hold on.
So while you guys are doing that, I walk up behind Norl and poke him in the back of the head a couple of times.
Poke, poke.
Could you please, just for once, walk in front of me and
No.
say hi?
No.
Just once.
Let me think about that for a second. No. Get your shit. We gotta go to HQ.
As Ava walks up to the side door, did you grab your boyfriend yet?
Insert cartoon creak as Nira turns to look at her. Really?
Nira,
Very
can I?
annoyed at that.
I'm also
Come back
looking
down.
very extremely annoyed, and as I say, Nira, it would be it would actually be quite challenging for me to do so, but I am so tempted to slap her.
Nira just goes, by all means, I'm not gonna stop you.
Is and Nora just looks over.
You guys
Nora's
know I'm
Nora.
just. You guys know I'm just playing.
I know.
Yeah, sure.
As Ava walks away giggling.
Ava would know at this point that Nira would see Norl as more of like an older brother figure, but I get the jokes.
Yeah, from my perspective.
Yes. Yeah, get your shit. We gotta go to the big house.
Oh, the big house or the big house?
The primary base of operations for the guild.
Okay, that big house. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what big house did you think I meant?
I thought you meant we had to go to prison.
Go to prison.
What did we do wrong?
We're local
Wait,
heroes.
who's going to prison?
Yeah.
We're going to prison apparently.
Well, when you just say the big house,
You've known
I
me
gotta
long
make
enough.
sure.
You know what it means when I say the big house.
Is the
If,
big
if
house?
we're going to prison, I'm saying we're going to prison. Come on.
Okay, so is
Oh, yeah.
this big house blue? No. Okay.
No, we left. What?
um,
No,
To
it's not
answer your
blue then. Okay.
to answer your question, maybe.
Maybe.
And when we walk in, does everybody sing Jailhouse Rock?
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, yes, I go ahead and nod to Nira that I am going up and in here, and I walk up to my room and I get my shit, and then I step back out, and I just walk all around, and then I come back outside. I'm good.
Zero's quietness is killing me right now. It's so scary.
People I chose as friends. So,
Sir, we chose you as a friend.
so I'll look at Ava and go, so we've got everybody together, now what? Where are we going?
Read the note again.
Okay,
I
it
can't
says we're
remember.
going to a town, our first stop is a town called Barelsta?
And it obviously tells me which way to go, right? Or do I know
Yeah.
where it is?
You would have been to the HQ a few times.
Oh God, the HQs we're going. All right.
Yeah, and
Wait.
this is gonna be like a multi-chapter thing.
Do they have a teleportation circle?
They do not.
Fuck. Why would HQ not have?
Due to the laws of the land they're in.
All right, guys. How far away is this? How many days?
We're looking at like a few months.
Oh fuck. It's gonna be taking a few months. Gather your rations. If are there gonna be towns along the way?
You got a list of towns that we're gonna be stopping in, and you know how we're getting there and whatnot.
Okay.
So
There
I'm
are.
expecting us too soon then.
They're summoning us to right now, so we're already late.
How are we
They-
gonna
they
get there
allow for
in
the-
months, though?
They know where we are because they can get magical messages, but we can't teleport there.
Yeah.
So they know we're gonna be. They know we're a few
So
months
you
out.
can't teleport to the nearest town?
Nope.
Not even towns have it? That's kind of weird.
Well, teleportation circle is different. They have to have a high enough leveled wizard there. It's a 5th level spell, mind you. So they got to be what, level 10 to get even to use this? How many level 10s are in this fucking world?
Wait. My question is, how are we late if it's
It's
gonna
a
take
joke.
months?
It's a joke. She's like making a joke. She's like, oh, we're already late.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just being silly. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right,
Ava's being Ava.
let us go as we all start walking north, south, east, west. What is it?
West. We're going west.
So we're
Go
going west.
west.
Oh my god.
Life
Please.
is peaceful there.
Oof, this
Oh.
lag.
Jeez
Huh.
Louise,
Yeah.
this lag.
We'll
Oh,
just
God,
go
what the
clip this
hell?
way. That's fine.
Everybody to the right side of the table. Right in the middle. Everybody in the middle of the table.
I mean, where we were before, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much go to where we were before.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be going onto a smaller table.
Okay.
Because this one doesn't stretch as well.
Right, and the flat Earth and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
stop
So
it.
I'll see you guys in 3 years when the internet actually loads. Oh hey, that was pretty fast.
Wow, it's shiny!
That's such a fucking shiny table.
Mhm.
That's asinine shiny.
Looks like a
Why would
gold
somebody
table.
chrome paint the entire table?
It almost looks gold
I
because of
don't
the
know.
color.
It's just a custom square. So I have no control over that.
That's a
Imagine if
nice
the wallpaper
table.
was Shrek in the background. That'd be horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
You just
Yeah,
see
wait, what is
Shrek
that
coming
in the
down the
distance?
road.
I see something back there, but I can't quite make it out.
Where? Where, Peld?
I was just kidding, but now that I'm actually looking, I can't zoom in on it or anything, so okay.
Let's.
I can move the table in and out, but not.
I see that there's like some trees on either side and a road.
There's flowers behind Jake.
There's a fucking river to the right of us,
Oh yeah,
or left, or whatever.
yeah, it's behind.
God, this is a massive fucking town, dude.
Yeah,
I can't even
Port Town.
read
Holy
it
crap.
all.
We're coming in from down here.
That is a super small town.
It's a dock town. Holy fuck.
Yep.
Are those houses or? Because those are like super small.
It's a mixture of everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
pretty
the
much.
structures are like a mixture of houses and buildings.
And shops and
And there's like a river here. Apparently.
Yeah, this area right here called Moneytown is where you'll find most of your shit.
Yep.
No, I thought we were going here.
Where's
No? Okay. We're not going
Yo,
there? Okay.
yo, Shantytown. It's time for some. It'd be a wonderful time if we
There's
walked into
Shiptown.
Shantytown and found my barbarian playing his bagpipes.
Yay!
Okay. As we approach the town, Nera turns to everybody and goes, if you need to wander off and get something, don't go alone.
Ava wanders off.
Yeah. Oh,
And
that's
Nera
already going well.
immediately takes off after her.
Where are you going?
Oh, I think he's back. We're down to 112. Oh, I can move my piece. Oh, oh wait, no, it's gone.
Yep, and the fucking ping skyrockets again. Jesus Christ.
Dangerous.
Lag. Well, I'm also getting drops of frames right now. Lovely. Wasn't doing it earlier.
This town's too strong.
The chrome's too strong. It's killing everyone's internet.
What's an internet?
What's internets?
Okay, so anyway, with me, I go with somebody.
Somebody wants to. Oh, wait.
There's 5 of us, so it'd be a group of 2 and then a group of 3.
Okay, so I guess
Or it could be a group of 1
Hellboy.
and a group of 4.
Yeah, no. I don't feel like rolling something. Or, causing havoc in this town.
Yeah, we don't know what this
Okay.
town's like.
So I guess me and Peldwood and Viesa will go check out what other parts of town there is.
Okay.
That sounds
I'm
good.
good with that.
Do you have a scry stone? Who has the scry stone?
Nira and Norral have the sending stones.
Yeah, so you guys can talk to at least send a message if something happens.
Yeah.
Right. We have a way to communicate. It's fine.
Yep. 1 message each, 1 way.
Okay. Are there guards at the gate or no?
There are.
Okay. Where are we going into this town? Let me read my paper.
We are going to
The big
docks.
building right fucking here? Oh wait, the docks? Oh.
Yeah, I said months. No, this is like a week out from where we are.
Oh.
From where
Wait,
we
I
are.
haven't finished making the thing though.
We're gonna spend this session here.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna fucking power us through it.
I start walking through town with Mira. I'm guessing we're gonna go split up.
You 2 can go somewhere, and then us 3, yeah, we'll go somewhere.
Actually, we're all going to the docks. Let's travel to the docks real quick together.
That's
I
a
mean,
good
unless
idea.
if somebody wants to go to Moneytown and get some stuff.
Does anybody need to do shopping?
Not really.
You can also go to Trade Town.
Alright, there is Trade Town.
Trade
Yeah.
Town's more, I would say, more like crafts. So like weapons, armor, stuff like that. Moneytown is where you find your alchemists and identifiers and random boots and stalls. Founder's Den, I would say, is the rich district of the
Well,
town.
can't we go afterwards? I mean,
Yeah, let's go to the docks real quick, guys.
then we can just do whatever after that.
That's true. We need to check in and make sure everything's set for travel.
If we need to take a ship, I want to make sure that we're registered and ready to go. They might not leave right away, so let's go check in at least.
Good idea.
All right, so
Guys,
we all
let me
go.
get out of the bathroom.
Zero.
Hmm?
We all
Sorry,
start
I was
walking
yelling
through
at
the
the
town.
Okay.
together. We're just gonna go straight to the docks. So I'm guessing we're just gonna take this direction.
Yep. If you'd asked the guard, he would have just told you to take the left fork and then just follow the road.
And then go up the road here, and
So
there we are.
Hey.
So this is
Alright.
the place.
Alva's somehow in the water.
Yeah.
So am I. Oh no, I was actually standing on a dock. Alright, so we arrive at the docks. What do you do?
what ship am I supposed to go to? Or is there like a dock I'm supposed to go to? Are these numbered?
The docks are numbered, starting from one way down here, working its way up. The bigger ships towards the larger, longer
All right.
docks.
What dock number am I going to?
Probably be. Probably be that bad boy right there.
All right. I walk down the docks to the one we need to go to.
Okay, you see, as you near the dock, you see the guild flag flying by one of them.
Okay. Is there like a ship captain, a dock master, or something?
There's a guy behind very. It looks like it's a desk made out of a couple of crates.
Okay. I walk up to the desk.
Well, hello. How can I help you today?
Yeah, we've been summoned by guild headquarters.
Ah, Ava's party.
Yes.
He ruffles some papers as he looks and goes, "Ah, yes, your ship leaves tomorrow.
All right.
This exact dock.
We'll be here tomorrow.
First light.
How long is the trip?
Well, depends. To the next stop or in total?
Total. Or no,
In
next
total?
stop. Next stop.
Next stop? Next stop, about a month.
All right. All right, gang. We're gonna be here tomorrow. What time is the ship taking off?
First light.
Oh God.
Yeah, crack at dawn, motherfucker.
You guys split up into your groups if you want. I don't. Be here by before first light tomorrow morning.
So, where are we staying?
Pretty sure there's a. Hey, is there a tavern nearby?
And he points to the small guild hall across the road. We have rooms prepared for you there.
Oh,
Where?
okay.
Where is it?
It's just across the road. It'd be like
Okay, that one.
this building right here.
So if I heard
Or
correctly,
it'd be closer to the docks, so it'd be like probably under Norrell.
we're gonna be on a boat for a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It'll give you a chance if you want to learn a language or a skill from somebody else. Yura openly offers to teach everybody how to play strip poker as a joke.
I'm all
Norrell holds
in.
up
I
his-
look at Nira. I look at Nira. I'll play if we can use a specific set of cards.
No.
And Nira just kind
If
of
we
looks and
could
goes,
ju-
"Yeah, no. I'd like to get there safely and not have the boat sink or have to."
Yeah, yeah. When Norrell hears that, he holds up his hand and is like, hard pass.
Nira just kind of grins a little bit. Well, I'm gonna go walk around. As she starts walking away.
There you go.
Well then.
Okay, hi.
You all can go drown.
Okay. See ya.
Ah, saved.
I'm
Peace.
drowned still.
Stop it.
I saved it.
Yeah, I'm following after.
Alright.
and
So, what should we?
uh,
Where should we go? Um, should we get some provisions, or should we? Since we're gonna be gone for so long on the water.
Quick
it
question:
might.
Are you still standing by the dock?
We
Yeah.
haven't moved. Yes.
The guy at the desk goes, "Don't worry about provisions. We'll have plenty of food on the ship for you."
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, just
Okay.
eavesdropping on you guys.
Of
That's
course.
what he does.
No, I'm actually okay with that.
And then he looks at the three of you and goes, "So, first time on the high seas?"
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, yeah. I would definitely say so. Yeah.
I've
He
been on a boat,
recommends
but not for that long.
he recommends a shop in Moneytown for a few draughts that will help against seasickness. And he gives you directions.
Granted, though, I do have a water form, don't I? I just never used it.
Maybe we'd have to double check.
Because don't I have all the forms thus far? Unless there's like one other form that's greater than the bird form. Hmm.
I have no idea. I Druid is a kind of a new concept for me.
Okay. So you guys, it's completely up to you. Me, I am open to going to the directions of Moneytown and getting this said drought that helps with seasickness, or we can check out somewhere else, or do both, to where we do one and then the other. It's up to everyone here in the group. So,
Hmm.
I don't have any better ideas.
I'm trying to think of
hmm.
what to do because I don't know what. I know there's a lot of things here, but we don't know this place very well.
Well, as long
And
as we
upon
stick together, we should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
and
just know
upon
it's just gonna
hearing
be
that,
here, you know.
the gentleman behind the desk gets up and taps Nora on the shoulder and holds a map over his shoulder. Here, a small map of the town for you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Anything to help out guild members.
Yes, it's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay. Norrell slowly rolls open the map in his hands and is
And
looking through it.
as you're doing that, he sits back down and he goes, "Now, will you please move out of the way? We have other people to deal
Oh,
Alrighty.
yes, yes. Let's go ahead and step out to the side here.
Oh yes, the
We'll
impeding crowd. Um,
we'll go over here where it says port, where we're nearby where we're gonna stay at. So we'll just stand
with."
here and figure out what we're gonna do.
There was a bit of a line behind you, different guild members going to different places, blah blah blah, trying to charter ships and whatnot.
yeah,
Busy
man, if he's
place.
running his little business, he needs to keep
He's
things
part of the
going.
guild. The guild
Yeah.
pays him. He just does his job.
That's
Yeah.
true. As long as he gets paid, he doesn't care, I'm sure.
All right. Then Norrell decides to once again roll open the map in his hands and has it to where both Peldwood and Viesa can look at it as well. Okay,
And
here's the map.
des- despite being fairly small, the map is very well detailed. And if you can make out the text at the bottom, all of that's handwritten in.
Yeah, it's kind of blurry to me, but
Yeah, it's
That's why I
pretty.
said if you can make it out. Otherwise, I'll
yeah,
just pick random spots on the map for you.
All I can see is like
I can.
Archtown, Shiptown, Port.
I only see
You
two
can.
things on Moneytown: 29 and 30.
Okay.
It
I
says
see
All
29.
right.
I don't see 30.
something.
Okay. Norrell is looking through the map. Let's see. We needed to. All right.
Does that say
Okay.
the
So
crow's
there's.
nest?
Okay,
It's
so
a brothel.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm calling it a brothel just because of its location.
And
yeah.
the crow goes wild.
yes.
I can
Let's
barely
see.
read
Here
some
it
of it,
is.
but yeah.
All right. Here is the Money Town section. Let's see.
There's more there than what's listed. So, like I said, if you want to go somewhere, I'll just pick a building on the
Something.
map and.
Is that a temple? Something temple. Not sure what it says after that. Starts
I
with a
don't know.
P. Playground. There we go.
That little Wansby playground there. Yeah.
A temple
Wait,
playground
Does that say
where
the
they
Shadow
train.
Temple Playground? Wait. No, that can't be
No,
right.
it's not Shadow. It doesn't have an
Okay.
H look. It looks like SU or SW, something
I mean,
like
you
that.
can make something up, but anything in the whores area, those are all brothels.
World's End is in Whores.
Yeah. World's End.
That sounds like the worst brothel to go to.
It's all grandmas.
Oh, I give him a point
Okay.
for being creative.
Stop hitting me!
Okay. So
I'm
let's
not in the
see
mood for
on this
getting hit with
map.
false teeth today, so...
Oh no, they don't use their false teeth.
They use their purses. Or their canes.
No,
Yeah.
World's End is like a retirement home. We don't know. They don't. Not even the people in town know why it's in the horse district. We don't know.
It was built
It's
there
a
first.
secret!
I don't know.
Yes, it was there first, then the brothels started popping
Yeah.
up. Gotta keep those old men entertained somehow.
Yeah, the men go over there for entertainment.
Yeah. But anyways, let's see. This
Let's
Money
see,
Town.
there's the
All right.
Founder's Keep in the Founder's Den area. I can see that. Founder's
Is
Hall.
there? All right.
Something Alley.
Those are all outside of the alley. Those are all like
Maybe
lavish
that says.
estates.
Maybe it says Shackle Alley.
I don't know. Don't bother
Maybe.
trying to read it. Just
Yeah, that's just...
like I said, if you need some, I'll point it out on the map where I would say.
Okay.
Well, I can see the numbers, so I know where they are. But
Yeah, but those are just big circles.
true. Let's see.
Well, the first stop I know I want to make is in Trade Town.
Center. Trade Town. Where are we going in Trade Town?
We are going to.
The Bold Quill? Oh no, we aren't going there.
A bold quill.
That's what one of them's called.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go to number 36.
Yeah, good luck finding it.
Let's go to that one. It looks like a...
Yeah. Let's
It
go
looks like
here.
a skull. It looks like
ET
a
or
brain
whatever the heck that
inside.
is. I don't know.
We'll go to the brain. Sounds
The brain,
good.
yeah. The
So,
brain.
what are we doing?
I'm just walking around the town looking around and everything.
Any particular area?
No, not really.
I see this D20 just kind of hovering here.
Okay, just kind of poke us around the map while I do it down. And then if you think you find something of interest, just say something and I'll swap.
You know what? Let's start by going by Shantytown.
Okay. It's a little bit run down. Fairly old. Some of the buildings are crumbling. Mostly vagrants and people just passing through the town. Travelers are there.
Now this
Nothing
place
really
is
of
as
interest.
sad and dark as you.
You get no response out of Mira, just a dirty look. Yeah, well, if you watched your entire village burn, you'd be dark and gloomy too.
Oh, things never change, apparently, if with you. Always holding on to the past, never looking forward.
I look forward enough. I find I learn more from the past than I do the present.
Hmm. Considering this is called Shantytown, I was expecting a bit more music. This-
Yeah, I don't think it meant sea shanties.
Well, that's a bummer. When move on to them.
Yeah, I got nothing planned for that area. I really didn't plan anything for that particular
Hmm.
area at all.
It's like,
Everything you
we
got, I
didn't
just
plan
pulled out of my
anything.
ass.
There's
Okay,
kind of under
go
construction
to
sign placed on top of it.
36. Okay, it's an armory.
Yeah.
It's fairly well crafted armor. Some daggers.
Ooh, sharp objects.
Hmm.
Okay, it sounds like we might need to leave this one outside.
I was
Hey!
gonna say maybe put Viessa on a leash. I know we've all got rope.
Hmm.
No, it's not necessary. She's fine.
I mean, armor's not quite my deal, but
Well, right across the street over there, I do believe it's either in Moneytown or over here. There might be some places for magic users, maybe.
There's a couple of magic shops in Moneytown. Nothing major, nothing special. A few small magical trinkets. Like a frying pan that heats up on its own when you enter the command word. Just random magical crap.
It's kind of cool.
That is. I actually ripped that one from a manga.
Okay, well the only reason that I came over to this area was to see about doing research into possibly finding uh, a way to have my own collection. I do have darts, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe it'll be more effective if I tried using throwing daggers.
And upon hearing you say that, the shop owner takes you over to his selection of throwing daggers of various shapes and edges and whatnot. Would these be interest to you?
There are some that look very intriguing. Some of them have actually very interesting shapes, sizes. Hmm. Okay. There's one in particular I'm looking at. As you can see, it's rather bit of a long one, but they have it to where I'm pretty sure you have it in bulk, right? To where I can have, say, how would you say it? Ammunition.
Then he just kind of looks at you funny and goes, yeah, they're throwing daggers.
Okay, I was just making sure if this was like just showing me a display model, and that was the only one, you know. But
you have one
Then he,
shot.
again,
Make it
gives you a
count.
funny look and goes, we're an armory, sir. What you see is for throwing daggers is what we have in bulk.
right, okay, well,
We just put one out so you can see what you're getting before we just instead of us just giving you something.
right, and that's very much appreciated. I do apologize for the runaround. Um, I believe I shall take that style of throwing dagger.
And how many would you like?
Um, I'm gonna say, let's see, 10.
10?
Yes.
And he pulls up 10 and hums and haws for a minute and looks at you and goes, 100 gold.
Okay. Alright, let me see. Let me check my character sheet. I might have that on me instead of having to reach into the
The
We
bank.
should.
yeah.
We have like so much platinum.
Oh yeah, it's true. I do have 109 platinum on me. Okay. All right. I only have 20 gold pieces on me. How much would you like that in platinum?
And he goes, 100 gold's worth.
So
You don't remember how
10?
much it is?
Give me a minute. I forgot it. Don't start.
What a song to play. This actually sounds like a Bard's song.
Combat.
Wait. I need to make sure I got the right one. Um what level are you guys on your character sheets?
Level 9.
Okay, I've got
forgot
the
that.
wrong file.
What?
Because we leveled up last week.
Yep,
Um,
I definitely have the wrong file. Oops.
let me look and see what I. Okay, yeah, I am at 9 as well.
Wait, my hit
Yeah,
points should be
everybody
back to
should be at
normal.
level 9, except for, um, Sora, I think he's a little higher.
Because we rested.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't save that. Weird.
Okay, there it
It'd
is.
be 10,
Alright.
10 platinum pieces.
That's what I thought. Okay. Alright, now I've got the updated character sheet. Now I can go ahead.
Where's my pencil?
Right.
Pencil, come here.
Let's see. Hmm.
Okay. Alright. And when you're ready, I hand over the 10 platinum pieces.
And he strings the daggers together for you and hands you the little rope they're on now.
It's a rope of daggers! Yay!
Alright. Your service was very much appreciated. Thank you.
And he waves you off. Yeah, yeah. You have a good one. And goes back to work.
Alright, now I have those. And that pretty much about covers it for me as far as shopping is concerned. I might think of some other things. Not 100% sure yet, but we can
Like the
start
drought
making our.
against
Yes,
seasickness.
yes. That's why I
Yes,
said
we need to go
we
get that.
can. Yeah, that's why I said for me, we can go ahead and head to Moneytown now.
Alrighty.
Yay!
Moneytown, here we come! Yeah!
Let's do
Yes,
it.
it just barrels out the door,
Yay!
leaving the two of you behind.
We run at a running pace to slowly
Are
try
we
to catch up.
Are we Naruto running?
No.
No.
Dang.
Okay, we are now in Moneytown.
Yay,
As you enter
Moneytown!
the Moneytown area, you see stalls, food, beverages.
It smells
You
good.
name it, it's probably there.
Smells good here.
Couple of shops, various signs signifying alchemists, general stores, people hollering about various prices. It's a very busy area.
Hmm.
Okay, so the guy gave me directions. The dock guy back there. Again,
He
just
gave you
saying.
directions to this building here.
Okay. So, alright. So we need to head over to this direction to this particular place. Is there anywhere else that anyone wants to look at, or should we go ahead and make our way there?
I'm just wanting to stick to the plan, so that's just me though.
Okay. Viesa, what do you think?
Hmm. I'm a bit hungry. I want to go find some food. Since there's a lot of places here.
Okay. Well,
And like I said, you name it, it's probably there in some way, shape, or form.
Hmm. She looks at the different stalls, trying to figure out which one she wants.
There's some doing noodle dishes, seafood dishes. Think like Japanese festival street food kind of stuff.
Hmm.
You, like I said, you name it, it's probably there in some variant or capacity.
Hmm. I can't figure out what I want. She goes to the noodle booth and says, "Hey, can I order some noodles?"
And the gentleman looks at you and goes, "What kind of noodles would you like? We've got," and he prattles on about 15 different types
Hmm.
with various different toppings. I mean, this is like a smorgasbord of decision.
Yeah, I know. Uh, how about some rice noodles with hmm, I don't know, teriyaki sauce?
I'm gonna go with teriyaki sauce. Doesn't exist in this part of the world, so he
Okay.
kind of
Well,
doesn't
I
know what
don't
you're
know
talking about.
what exists that you're just saying it's random, and I'm like, well, picking out something.
But the rice noodles are there. He's got a sweet sauce that he kind of motions you towards.
I'll take the sweet sauce then.
All right. Would you like meat on that as well?
Yes.
Okay. And he shows you his various seafoods. He's got some beef. He's got pork. A little bit of chicken.
and while
There's
that's
more.
good,
yeah, there's more fish there than like the beef or the chicken, the pork. You know. In Harbor Town, you're gonna have a lot more fish than you're gonna have like
I'll take some
pork chops.
fish.
And he gives you a gracious little pile. That'll be 15 copper.
All right. She hands over the copper.
He thanks
Okay.
you and bowls it up in a
Actually, it
a
would be
small
silver. I only have 3 silver.
15 copper. It's what 100
100 silver.
copper to a silver,
Okay. So I give him a silver piece.
I think. I should keep that open.
Yeah. Might be useful since
I
we're
should, I
going
should
through a
keep it
town.
open to that particular thing. I went too far.
Oh no.
Hello. Well, while this is all happening,
It's 10,
um,
10, 10 copper to silver.
Okay.
So you
So it'd
get
be
5
2.
copper back.
It would be 2,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
okay.
So,
And while this exchange is happening, I
And
sit down next to Viesa in the place, and I wait patiently.
and once he's got her all served up, he turns to you and goes, "And how can I help you today, sir?"
Yes. Would y'all happen to have udon?
And he goes, "Ah, a man of fine taste.
Uh,
Udon's disgusting."
Actually, it's
I'm,
not.
I'm not I'm not a big fan of udon, or at least like at Huhat. I don't get the udon. I'll go with the rice noodles.
well, the udon I've had at a place here actually tasted fantastic. So it
The
depends on
udon
the
at
place, I guess.
the ramen place I had was that we have in Sioux Falls was pretty good. So, but yeah, like most udon is like, it's been soaking too long. But it gets you a bowl. Do you want anything else with that? We've got
Yes.
our
Would I?
various sauces.
Mm, let's see. Um, could I have shrimp in this udon, please?
Of course. And he loads up a nice handful of peeled cooked shrimp into it.
Okay. Let's see. Sauces.
Think
I think
like kind of like Hoo Hot. It goes from like mild to spicy.
Okay. I think what I want is a mild sauce, but I think I overheard something about a sweet sauce. I'd like to give that a try.
He goes, of course, and he ladles the sweet sauce onto it, plops the bowl in front of you. That'll be 15 copper.
Okay. Let's see. I actually do have copper pieces. 24 minus 15. I'll just I place down the 15 copper.
All right, and he
And
takes it and puts it in his little lockbox.
okay. All right. Got that calculated. All right, cool.
Peld, are you gonna get some noodles too?
Hmm.
Or are those
I'm,
kebabs behind you tempting you a little more?
there
Bob,
is a lot here.
Yes.
there is.
Which I didn't expect.
And there will be no level after this session.
Well, obviously we aren't doing anything.
Um, Mainly because this is just like one part of a long running
That's
thing I
fine.
got going.
We'll be level 9 for a while.
Yeah.
Which overall is a really good level anyway. So
Yeah. I slurp my
Yeah, level
noodles.
10's better, but
Well, a level up
level
is
9's not
always
bad.
better.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably from here until we finish up at the guild, um, I'm gonna say we'll level up every 2 sessions.
That sounds fine.
Maybe 3 sessions, depending on what we do the second session.
Yeah. That sounds fair. I mean, like I said, we're just wandering a town. I don't think we would be able to level up from that. We aren't really
No.
doing much.
I'm trying to think of like, cause I'm just looking at how much money I had. And I got enough, but it's like I was thinking if stuff is on if stuff's being sold here as copper.
It varies in price from a few copper to a couple of silver. There's one shop that boasts the best food in the area, and it's like 3 gold pieces.
Yeah, it depends on how fancy you want, is
It
how
depends
much
on
it'll
how
cost.
fancy you want and what you're getting, essentially.
Right.
Hmm. I'm curious as to how good this food is. Then.
What? This is really good. I like the noodles.
Yes, this udon actually tastes really delicious. My compliments to the chef for sure.
And the old man behind the counter kind of blushes as he continues to make noodles.
Hmm.
And the old man behind the counter clearly hears me slurping loudly.
Yes.
And he, of course, takes it as a compliment. Because you can't not slurp noodles.
I know, right?
Sorry, what would you consider your finest here?
I can't remember, Pel. Is your background a noble?
Ooh, background. Let's see. Where did I get?
Were you a noble?
I'm gonna have to find. No, a sage.
Oh. A sage with a taste for the finer things in life, then. Surprised you're not drinking wine every night.
Well.
That would be kind of interesting.
So, I'm just curious. What is some of your finest here?
And he goes, all of my noodles are fine. I put a lot of effort into making them. And he like kind of motions to the one stall that like has nobody at it, and they, unlike them, who it's essentially just fish head stew.
Hmm.
I mean, a couple of people go up to it because it's like really cheap and yeah, not bad, not good, not bad. Ginger, get out of the bathroom. Ginger,
Oh.
fucking mutt. No. On the concept of booze, I think I'm gonna go grab me a screwdriver.
Man, I wish I had some right now. I'm all out of wine.
234. I can't drink wine. I find it tastes like nail polish remover.
Not to me.
I can do champagne, but I can't do wine.
Hmm. I finished it the other day, so I don't have any. So I'm stuck with whatever we have. Milk, water, soda.
Alright. I mean, you could have gone off, Felt. I am on the phone.
Hmm?
I said I am working off my phone again, so
Oh.
I have a little more free range.
Well, I was kind of curious. I'm looking at this. This looks kind of like a soup. With it looks like some kind of meat inside it.
Um, tab where you are on that street right now. Where you think you are. Just go ahead and drop an arrow.
Wait, what?
Drop an arrow wherever you are on the
I mean,
street.
I'm right there. I mean,
Um, due to due to standee sizes, that's the general area you're in.
and
So are you at the noodle stand, the kebab stand behind you? There's a stand that's doing sausages next to them. There's a stand on the other side of the kebabs that's doing, it almost looks like barbecued meats, smoked meats. Either side of um, the noodle stand you've got on the right, it would be, oh geez, oh no, those guys are just selling straight booze. On the left, it's um, like a, I would say like a gyro shop. You know, they're doing like
Ooh.
gyros or shawarma or something like that. Kind of like a sandwich shop.
I just thought we were all at the noodle place.
Oh well, he points out and explains, you know, each of the noodle types to you. Let you pick. He's got the udon, the rice noodles, corn noodles. If you can make a noodle out of it, he's made it.
Oh, what is this one with the chicken? It looks like in it.
Um, have you ever been to Hoo Hot, Bell?
Probably not.
Okay, Hoo Hot. You pick your noodles, you pick your meats, and then you pick your sauces.
There was one that's here that does that.
It's a Mongolian grill, essentially.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it was
Hmm.
called Genghis Khan or something like that. Mongolian grill here. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's something
we
like
got.
that.
Yeah, essentially it's the same thing. Only he's not grilling it up. Everything's already cooked.
Yeah, most of it is except for like searing the meat or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy's got everything cooked and ready to go.
Hmm. Okay.
He points you towards his egg noodles, essentially ramen.
Okay.
Okay, and then he goes, gets you the bowl full, and goes, now what kind of meat would you like on this bad boy?
I was looking at this chicken, I believe.
Ah, yes, the chicken. Don't get a whole lot of people here that will eat chicken. Most people here call it a yard buzzard. He gets you a nice helping of chicken on noodles.
Yard buzzard. I'll keep that in mind.
You know what? That's what my grandfather called them. They are. They're yard buzzards. They eat their own poop, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I raised chickens, so I should know.
I deal with plenty of customers who raise chickens.
Used to raise them all the time, so yep.
They're so cute and fluffy when they're small, and then they become big and mean.
No. If you treat them right, they won't.
If they don't know you, they're gonna fucking chase you. They're territorial
course.
bastards.
They're ones that if you train them well when they're younger, they become so easy to pick up. You basically have to walk up to them and just pick them up.
Yeah, I can't do that with any of the customers' birds. Because,
No.
hey, I'm covered in chemical.
Yeah. We raised ours for
Motions you
eggs, so.
And he motions you towards his sauces, and he goes, over here we've got our spicy sauces, and then it gets milder as you go, and then of course your friends have tried my sweet sauce.
Oh, you said spicy sauce. That interests me.
How spicy are you willing to go?
Oh.
Do you want volcano spice?
Volcano? What?
Essentially, it goes from like you no longer. He has them like named. Like the hottest one, he calls it "You no longer have tongue." That's how spicy it is. And the mildest one, I think he calls it like. I gotta pull a name out of my ass here. Calls it like angel spice or something like that. It's not sweet. It's not too spicy. It's a little on the kind of on the sour side.
Aw, you don't have Hellfire?
And he hears you say that, and he looks at you and goes, "We're working on that one."
Oh.
Wow. Cool.
Well, no, that's the opposite of cool.
No, I'm sorry. Hellfire is one step below you. No longer have tongue.
Okay.
Oh, so you do have it.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
And
well,
it's this,
I
like Nira's got like crimson skin because she's a tiefling, a nice deep crimson red. It's about that color, but a lot darker. It almost looks like, as he stirs it, it almost looks like it's actually on fire.
Wow.
okay, I don't think I want to eat literal fire. What's the next one below that?
Um, he he kind of looks at it and goes, "This one's made with something somebody brought in. I get it from them at a decent price, called a habanero." And he's kind of confused by it, and it's not bad. It's hot. I mean, it's not hellfire hot, but
You-
it's close.
You mean
Habanero.
habanero?
It honestly, he's saying it how he thinks it's said
Oh.
because it's coming from another area of the world.
Yeah, true.
So it's from the other world. Okay.
The otherworldly
I'll,
stuff.
I'll go with that.
He goes, "All right," and he gives you a nice ladling of that on there. Puts the bowl down in front of you. Enjoy. 15 copper.
15 copper. Okay, so right now on my list, the only way I have my money written down, I only have gold and platinum written down.
I have marked that down. Do, do, do. Open my book to that page. So if you give him a gold piece, you'll get back 85 copper. Or 8 silver pieces and 5 copper.
Okay, for one gold piece?
Yeah.
Alright, I will do that then, as I will just hand you a gold piece.
Alright. He takes it. He bites down on it. Satisfied, he tosses it into this lockbox, digs you out 8 pieces of silver and 5 copper pieces, and drops them in your hand.
8 silver and what? How many copper?
5.
Okay. 8 silver and 5 copper. Alright.
Enjoy.
Alright. Let's
Now
try
Now
this.
at this point,
Habanero chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle.
and I'm having signature sweet sauce shrimp udon. Okay, so we
Alright.
are all enjoying the meal,
Yes.
and
I'm going
Now-
to change our quick location. Sora, have we moved on from Shantytown?
If there's anything you want me to move to, move me. I don't really care.
Well, Mira kind of ducks us through the horror slot, probably down to about here.
Why are all those women asking if I want fun?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Hold on a second. fuck on.
Give me
Hold
that.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second here.
Yes, you are technically older than Nira.
I'm 145. What are you on about?
I'll tell you when you're older, or when we're out of town. Whichever I decide comes first.
Alright.
They
Anything
were honestly propositioning Nira more than they were you.
Anything else going on?
Well, we've entered an area with various food stands and whatnot as well.
Okay. I'll go look at all the food stands. Whatever.
And these people are going for the hard sells.
Oh God.
Yeah, they're really trying to get you to eat the stuff from their stands.
Oop.
And one guy has something very interesting for sale. He calls it fairy cotton.
Fairy cotton.
It's cotton candy.
But why fairies?
'Cause
Marketing.
It's pink and it glitters in the sun.
I'll take one of those.
And Hera's got herself a bottle of booze now. At this point, just kind of looks at you and goes, "Really?"
Looks at you. Looks at what you're holding. See? Dark and bitter, light and fluffy.
She turns the label to show you that it's actually a very sweet beer.
And there's that there's that inner sweetness.
I can do sweet, I just don't do it all the time like you do.
Okay.
I figured we'd be getting more good banter between the two of us. I guess we're both a little burned out.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it was like a week's worth of travel to here.
Yeah. And probably a few uses of the deck of many things on various travelers.
Probably.
Well, which
No,
I
you are wrong. You forget it takes a week to recharge. We left when I last used it.
Oh, right,
We
yeah.
left the day after. Right.
Okay, never mind.
I thought we put a stipulation on that. It was like a daily thing.
Nope, it's a weekly thing.
Alrighty then.
So go back to them, yeah?
Yeah, we'll go back to them. We're only gonna do like one thing at a time between the two of us. Alright. By now you guys have finished your noodles.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Shall we get something to drink?
Well, I want you to roll the d20.
Okay. That is a Q.
You are sweating bullets.
Yeah, drink sounds really good about now.
Yeah, that sounds a little hotter than you thought it would have been.
Yes, I second that. Definitely. We'll get ourselves something to drink.
And as you walk down the street, you see a guy selling what he dubs as ice cold mead. He's the only guy on the street doing it.
Should we get some mead? Maybe that might help.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah!
Sure.
And he's got a special going. You get a free mug with your first purchase.
Yeah, mug! I want that one.
want that. Okay, hold on. Alright. This one for you two is on the house. I've got this. Okay?
Okay.
Got it covered. So, alright. Let me go ahead and figure out what's all here. Excuse me.
And he looks at you, lowers his mug, and goes, "Yes."
What all would you happen to have to offer?
Various types of mead, my boy, all ice cold.
Okay. Various types. Alright. Then I turn back around to those two, like, alright. It's various types of meat. What sort of flavor do you want? I Pelwood, I can already tell you don't care.
He just wants
Cold one,
cold.
please.
Okay, let me go ahead and take care of that. Excuse me, one ice cold regular mead, please. Quickly.
And he goes, "That'll be 5 silver."
Where is
Swiftly.
it?
I swiftly toss the 5 silver.
And immediately knowing who you were buying it for, he hands Pelwood a frosted glass full, or a frosted pint
Mug.
mug full of beer.
Yeah.
I'm honestly waiting for the question, because this is kind of uncommon.
Question?
Why is it cold? How do you make it cold? Because cold meat is on the street is kind of uncommon. Not something you see that often.
Well, I'm pretty sure due to the current situation, Pelwood is probably consuming the drink right now, and I will be the one asking the question. So yes, how exactly do you keep this mead cold?
And he looks at you, raises his mug, and goes, "That's our secret. I can't tell you. If I did, I'd have to kill you." And he almost goes like dead serious with the last few words, and then just starts laughing joyously.
You just see Norl just going, yeah, yeah. I'll take just one regular cold mead, please.
That'll be another 5 silver.
All right.
He knows
And
you're buying for everybody, so you all get to keep your mug.
Yay!
They're nice,
All
they're
right.
sturdy, they're metal.
Okay, so that's covered.
Do you
Toss the
have
silver
Do you
over.
have Dragon's Tears? Like the name of it, Dragon's Tears mead?
And he smiles. A lady after a primary brand.
Yeah.
Well, that one's a bit pricier. That one's 30 silver.
Okay.
Yes, you should have figured it. The moment you said, "I've got this," I would make you regret it.
Are you sure about
Okay.
Are you sure about that?
All right.
that? As I'm still drinking this thing.
All right.
Oh, you've drained it at this point.
Okay. I currently just have 10 silver on me. What would that constitute in platinum?
God damn it.
Or I mean, I could just be like, you could just hand me back the silver pieces, and I'll just toss you a platinum.
I can't do that.
Okay.
It's 100
Okay.
silver
You don't-
per platinum piece.
Wow. Okay. Hmm.
So you're getting back about 70 silver. Or 7 gold.
Hmm. I think I'll take the. I think I'll take the silver in exchange. So I pick up a platinum piece from my pocket, flip it like a quarter flip over to the bar over to the barkeep.
Without a second thought, mug in one hand, catches it, finishes off his mug, puts it down, drops the coin in, tosses you your 70 fucking silver pieces. It's almost like a roll of quarters at that point. Just like threw a roll of quarters at you.
I catch them, put them in my pocket. The exchange is definitely appreciated.
Digs under his stall for a moment, sets down an ornate mug, looks at Viessa, nods, fills it up, and walks it directly to her.
Thank you, kind sir.
The mug has a dragon, a crying dragon, like etched into it. And it's got like like 5 gems on the upper rim, and it's a very, very nice mug.
Ooh.
Essentially, you're not paying for the booze, you're paying for the mug.
Yeah.
If you were to get it appraised, I'm just gonna say this right now: the gems are fake.
I'm sure.
The mug just is supposed to look really pretty.
It's so pretty.
Benny, we don't need comments from the peanut gallery. Alright, you've got your booze. Are you moving on?
Yeah, currently at this time we are taking our time enjoying the drinks. So
He would have offered Peld a free refill. And he's like, I don't do this for everybody, but son, you look like you got a fire under your collar and you need a little help.
you can say that.
Roll the d20 again, Bell.
Oh, jeez. Sure. Well, it's lagging in space here.
Oh,
15.
not bad.
As you finish your second mug, the heat subsides.
Feel better now?
Yeah.
And we're not talking, you didn't sip your drinks, you guzzled that shit. Twice.
yeah, I just picture it just like Smo. You see, just taking it all in.
What were we doing here again?
No, I'd make you roll to see if you were drunk.
No.
You're the heat from the spice and your body is kind of like burned off most of the alcohol. You're fine.
And it's at this point that I have pretty much gotten through a little bit of ways in my drink.
Okay, how far down the street are you at this point?
We are about. I'd say the drink place was kind of a bit of just the first across the bridge.
I would say it's about right where my hand is. That's where that was.
Okay,
Just a little
that's
ways down the street.
Right, so that's where we are.
Where are you now, though, since you're moving down?
Well, I mean, unless if we do we want
No,
to
wait.
move from this
Didn't
area?
didn't we want to get the stuff that we needed to
Yeah,
get?
We were supposed to be looking
You don't
into.
need it. It's recommended.
I thought we were gonna check it out anyway.
Alright, so we have our drinks. Let's go ahead and make our way to that place. So, let's see. We would have to be going... It's weird.
Is it 29 or
Let's see what
30?
this map look.
It's down here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So we just make our way here.
As you arrive to the building, there's a sign on the door. No booze allowed.
Dang it.
Oh, mine's already gone.
Well, yours is
So
already gone. You can go whenever you want. I'm just about done though. Drinks the last of it. And puts the mug away.
And all I had left of mine was just a quick swig.
Now, when you put your mug away, do you hang it off your belt, or do you off your pack, or do you dry it out and stick it in your pack? What do you do?
Hmm.
Mine, I know I dry it out and put it in my backpack.
Yeah, man, I'm not just gonna have a visible mug,
Yeah, I think
you
I'll do the
know,
same. Just dry it out.
hanging around.
Well, I mean, it could break.
They're metal mugs.
Okay.
They're not the shitty wooden shit we were getting in the other town. They're just solid metal.
You know what? I'll hang it off my pack. That's what I'll do.
Gotta start a collection, are you, cat?
Yeah! Mug collection. Number
Uh,
1.
All right. I'm gonna kick him. So you're standing outside the shop.
Well, should we go in?
Booze is gone.
I suppose we can go in. The place doesn't seem like it has a closed door or anything. I was going to suggest maybe perhaps knocking or ringing something, but it looks like that's not the case. So I
The,
do
the
believe
door is open and people have been coming in and out while you guys are finishing your drinks.
Okay.
see,
So
there's no door for you to punch down.
I said knock, not knock down.
There's a difference?
Yes, there is a difference. It's not just because I'm a monk that doesn't mean that my fists are always at maximum strength. I can
What is your
adjust out.
strength anyway?
What is my strength?
Mm-hmm.
18.
Yeah, don't piss him off when he's holding the mug. He could crush it. Alright, so you go into the shop. Seeing as it's a bright and sunny day outside, it's oddly dark in the shop. Well, not the Pelt. Pelt's got dark vision.
Well, I do too. Unless for some reason it disappeared.
Nah.
It's dimly lit.
Yeah, half elf. I think I do have dark vision too.
Yes, I think everybody in the party has dark vision except for Ava.
So it's basically dimly lit in the area we are in right now.
Yep.
Yep.
And there's an old lady behind the counter and asks if she can help you.
Yes, we had overheard some things about these things called a drought of seasickness.
Oh, you mean the preventative?
Yes.
Yes, we have that.
Now, the one question that I have is that is this sort of thing really a safe thing to do?
And she kind of tilts her head and goes, "Would you rather be puking your guts out over the side of the ship?"
That is a solid point. And I look over at Viesa and Peldwood. What do you guys think? Should we go for it?
I would get some just in case. You never know.
Okay. You never know. Oh yeah, that's also a good point. Yes, I think we shall go through with. Do you have any droughts of seasickness?
She goes, but of course, we brewed some this morning.
Hmm. Okay. All right. And also, how much would those cost?
It depends. How long is your trip?
A month?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
About a month. Yeah.
And she, with, it takes her a little while. It takes her about 10 minutes, but she sets out 30 bottles of this stuff.
Lord.
just a crate.
It's like,
Wow.
Pretty much.
here you go.
So is it what, one a day?
One a day, yes.
Jeez, that's a
Well,
lot.
then again, there are three of us, so.
Yeah, true.
But there's two others, I think.
You
That
think?
might be this too.
No. No, I came up with this for you three.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I guess it'll be up to them if they get their own then. So I guess 10.
Right.
We get 10 of each then.
Right. So this is okay. So this is about 30. Okay. All right. How much would you like in exchange?
50 platinum.
Wow.
And
Okay.
upon hearing you, wow. She goes, it's not cheap to make.
I can definitely see that. There is a lot of material that looks rather expensive, and also plus, fairly certain what's in there is quite challenging to craft.
Yes.
Okay, so 50 platinum, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Here is your 50 platinum pieces.
She puts that into her lockbox behind the counter, motions toward with her bony hand towards the crate. Now remember, one a day.
Your service is
Oh,
very
and,
much appreciated.
and don't mind the taste too much.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and you have a good day.
Yes, thank you.
Nods and watches you carry this crate out of her shop.
18
So-
strength, I can easily carry it over my
Yeah.
shoulder with ease.
Oh, wait, is that for all
So-
of us or what? What's the deal?
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty much going to be for all of us. Yes.
Something tells me
So-
we would have been better off with more of that mead.
Well, I don't know. Should we go get some?
Well, I was gonna say I could swing by and ask if they have a barrel.
But we already bought all this stuff. Or you did. I
I'm
wanted to
gonna
spend.
I'm gonna say this right now. They're gonna have a couple of barrels of that guy's meat on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
I mean,
He's one of
changes
the
are.
biggest-
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest producers in the town, so of course they're gonna have his stuff.
Yay.
Not the stuff Viesa had, but you know,
Dang.
other various selections.
Okay, so we got everything. We got everything done here. Is there anything else that you guys can think of that we need to take care of.
No, I mean, they said they're gonna have food and drink on this boat, so
I think we're good. Unless we need like potions or anything.
nah, I still got some
Yeah.
potions. And you got your good berries, so
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know what else I'd need.
I'm still curious what the heck this stuff could actually be, but
Your curiosity will be answered once we have to consume it.
That's
Thing is,
true.
what if we do we take it if we don't need it?
I mean, we could take it along with us, and if we
Does
really
it
end
have
up not,
instructions on the bottle?
I'm
Yes, every bottle has instructions on
Hmm.
them.
We could always check that and see what the stuff, like when we need to take it.
Hmm.
If we need to.
yes, we'll look into that once we get ourselves relaxed back at our place that we will be resting in for the night.
The word you are looking for is abode, Jake. Abode.
Yeah, my humble abode.
Huh?
I'm going to say it as I choose to. Thank you very much.
Huh? Oh, they say Adobe. Wait,
I have a friend who says that.
huh?
It's sad.
Okay, so is there, before we start making our way back over to our abode, is there anywhere else that anyone would like to check out that we may have seen along the way?
No, not
No,
I didn't.
I'm good.
Okay, so I suppose we shall be making our way to our humble abode then.
Okay, and that's right across from the docks that we were at.
Yeah, it's
Yes, we have to go.
way
We
all the
pretty
way up
much have
there.
to. Yeah.
It's up by the port area.
Okay.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
You.
So we're making our way back over. Okay.
Sorry, you still with us?
Yep.
We're walking by the potion shop they just left, and Nero looks it off and goes, "Do you think they bought that seasickness preventer crap?"
Possibly. You want to go in there?
They're in. Hmm?
You want to go in there?
No, I don't need anything out of there. They're in for a rude awakening, first light.
I'll go in there real quick.
Alright, you enter the dimly lit shop, and the old lady's sitting there. How can I help you, dearie?
Yes, I'm looking for any mana potions you have.
Mana potions. My, those are hard to come by. Just how many do you need?
How many do you have?
And she roots around a bit behind her and sets down 3 mid-sized bottles. That is it. They're very hard to create.
Um, how much for each one?
For each one, I've just been giving totals at this point. I want to say 30 platinum.
So that's what, 200 or 300 gold?
That's 90 platinum if you're going for all three.
I said 30 platinum for the lot. It's 10 platinum
For
for
the lot,
each.
okay. Okay, 10 each. Okay. So that'd be
I've
about.
been doing totals.
Okay.
So what you paid for was for the 3 sets of 10, or the 3 months worth.
Right.
That's a little too much out of my price range. Go ahead and pass.
And before you go, she makes a motion towards a little sign on the counter, and it's got the guild seal on it.
What's with the guild symbol?
She goes, guild members get a discount,
Of?
half price.
Alpha starts walking out the door. Nah, still too much later.
The lady puts away the bottles and thanks you for coming in.
It's too much.
It is. And they would have paid a lot less if they had looked around first.
I didn't pay anything.
I talked to Nira. Man, that little lady must be ripping people off. Must be
Probably.
overcharging, I should say. Not ripping, because old time.
Probably, but I mean, we both know she's not wrong about those mana potions. They are hard to make.
Yeah, but 15 platinum for just one? That's insanity.
That would have been for all three.
Well, still, that's insanity. So that's like 50, that's 50 gold a piece, man. That's 5 platinum. Fuck that.
Oh, you gotta pay for, yeah, just paying them for the product. You're paying them for the cost of materials, too.
Nah, fuck that. Well, if we've already checked out this much town, you want to start walking over to Trade Town?
Sure.
Alright. And that's where we're going, Trade Town.
Time for trading.
Anything particular you're looking for?
I'm just looking
Trade
around.
town?
Looking around.
Okay, various shops, armory, weapons. There's a guy that does exclusively helmets. And when asked about it, he goes, "It's all I'm good at making. I tried making a piece of armor once, and it came out looking like a helmet." And that's what's hanging from his side.
He's cursed to only make helmets.
Yep, pretty much.
Cursed to make helmets. Oh.
But they're really well made helmets.
I have an idea.
A couple of magic shops.
I'll go look at those magic shops. Oh, what the shop that had the fucking magic pan? I want to go there.
um, so we both walk into the shop because Nira's a little curious about, crafted magic items.
Yeah.
She's just kind of browsing around. And the shopkeep welcomes you up to the counter. "What can I get for you, milady?"
Well, what do you have that's interesting?
Well, you should define interesting. We have all kinds of interesting items. Do you want something bizarre? Something useful? Something completely and utterly out of the ordinary?
Why don't you show me around? I'll think about what I want.
And he leads you around the shop, and Of course, you find various magic little trinkets and doodads and like spell scrolls, stuff like that. But what seems to catch your eye is this odd frying pan hanging on the wall.
Fuck's sake.
What's with this frying pan?
Ah, a traveler's best friend, that is. And he pulls it down and goes, with this, you don't need a fire to cook.
Well, that's pretty cool. What scroll? I'm gonna go look through the scrolls.
Various scrolls, teleportation, flight, you name it, it's probably there. Let me grab the PNG here real quick. Um, anything out, basically he has anything out of the wizard's spells up to, uh, 6th level.
Okay.
And he says anything higher than that, you'll have to go to the shop down the street. But their prices are outrageous.
True. Just like that alchemist shop I just went to.
Yes. Old lady Margaret's. She may
Yeah.
charge a pretty penny, but that is quality product.
I mean, it's quite expensive, but what else do you have? Anything else interesting?
Um, he's got a couple of small scrying mirrors. Like I said, other various magical trinkets.
Scrying mirrors.
Yeah, it works like a crystal ball essentially. They're rare and they're very expensive.
God.
They're like
How much are those?
platinum.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're rare and very expensive.
Jesus.
Very expensive.
Oh.
The scrolls, on the other hand, the magical scrolls are like they range from like 10 silver to 15 gold, depending on the level and what you're getting.
Really? 15 gold, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Zero, I will hype out what I'm gonna buy if you want to go with them. I'm gonna buy some scrolls.
Okay.
I just don't want to keep them waiting while I'm looking through spells and shit.
That's
Okay.
fine.
That's perfectly fine.
I mean, you
Alright,
yeah,
waited
they're-
so long for us, so.
No. I
Uh.
mean, I'm literally gonna be sitting here and reading spell descriptions and whatnot.
I'm getting really tired. Just
You wanna call? I mean, we're just doing shopping stuff. If your character wants to go rest or something, we can continue. We're
Yeah,
not gonna
if
be
you wanna
leaving. We're just
go-
gonna be shopping and stuff.
Yeah. If you need to go, Pelt, you can just say, "Hey, your character's gone to bed," and then you can pop out.
I mean, the rest of
You're
us
not
up
gonna
here
miss
aren't
much.
really. We're not really doing much else.
No,
are we?
we're just literally shopping and prepping for.
Yeah, we're
Sweet.
we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna be staying here. So
Okay, we can pick it up there when next time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Right.
we'll be we'll be starting off on the boat next time.
Okay, so I don't know because next week is going to be the charity marathon.
Oh
So-
shit. So next week's canceled automatically.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing my shift then, but I mean, I would like to try to pay attention to that as much as I can. we'll see.
Yeah, we'll chalk that up to a we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I'm gonna be, since that's gonna be Saturday night, and that's going to be, I think it's actually gonna be one of our big events happening. Let me check again the schedule really quick. Yeah, that's gonna be. Well, I think actually we would be well done before. Yeah, that's no. The big event is actually would actually be, I think, after like 3 a.m. and it's only 2 here now. Oh.
Yeah, we would be pretty much wrapped up before 3.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't really know the person who's actually doing the 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. on the 18th, but
Hmm.
yeah, I mean we'll see though. So
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
okay, so I'm going to I guess I'll be done for tonight then.
All
So
right,
Okay,
man.
so
I
you're
can leave the
gonna have
Alright.
your character call it for the night then.
yeah, I think so. So
Okay.
I can leave the game then for
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
All
should be
right.
fine.
All right. Yeah, because I didn't get my I stayed up most of the day. I was fishing in Animal Crossing most of the day.
Yeah.
Cat would know.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I mean I'll close that up for tonight. Yeah.
Right.
Also over the next couple of days, I gotta work on the email for the marathon too. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did a
You can
little
go
bit of
ahead.
stuff tonight, like getting links together and things, but yeah, I still gotta send it out. So over the next couple of days. So.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk with you later then, everybody. So,
All right, Pilled.
all right, have a good night.
Good night. Okay.
Yeah, I'm closing up my book too. Because
Are you
Sora's
sure?
got all that information.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
listing you spells and shit.
Roughly how many?
So far, I have I think 5 tabs of the ones I want, and I'm gonna need probably a couple, multiple, depending on my how much money I got. Which I know I have quite a bit because I've done so much shit and I haven't spent any.
Why don't you message me all the spells you want, and then I'll work out the prices tomorrow and let you know.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I'm actually starting to drift off.
Okay, so I guess we can pretty much either have it stop right here where everyone is, or yeah, because everyone y'all are over here in Trade Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can stop it right here. And I guess that since Peldwood had turned in, it's more than likely that also myself and Viesa did the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you drop the level with it too, Sora.
Hmm?
When
The
you
level of the
send.
spell?
Yeah. What level the spell is.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Then I can
You said
accurately
up
give
to
those
6, right?
prices. Up to 6, yes. What's the highest
Okay,
level spell you can cast right now?
6.
Make that level 7. I want it to be a level above you.
Nice.
okay. So at this point in time, I believe we can go ahead and call the session and
I guess we can end the
yeah,
stream then.
Yep.
yes.
Alrighty. Bye
And I would
everyone.
like to. Yep. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you all very much for watching.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.